All right, guys, welcome to tonight's live stream here at Lane's Raceways. We're fixing to get underway doing some 1RC racing. We just got done finally finishing out our pinball tournament for Randy Frost King Kirtley to bring that baby home. But in the future, we're going to have it set up to where you guys can actually see him play pinball. We've done that before at the old place. You guys have seen the, I guess you say, play-by-play of the pinball action and try to get some new people coming into pinball as we use the pinball money that is made to feed the cookie jar for these racers. All right, guys, 10 minutes on the track for qualifying. And don't forget, first place is going to get their chance to grab some cash, up to $100 out of the cookie jar. So the cookie jar has been a very big success here at Lane's Raceway. Last night, we had Bryson Bowen and Steven Locker pull out a 20 and a 10. So both those guys got really good paid out from the black light race. Next week, Jordan Phelps, you'll see him racing here shortly, is going to add $50 to the prize pool next week for those guys. All right, Brad Bones is going to take it with a 2.660 currently on pole. So hopefully next week we'll see another big crowd of guys running the Blood Bowl. They're having a blast doing the Blood Bowl, and we're having a blast running it for them. As the blacklight races, everybody's coming up with really funkadelic looking paint schemes and stuff for their cars. And of course we paint cars here too, $5 a color if you'd like this to paint your RC body. We'll have some pictures posted a little bit later, possibly some videos. You can see Daniel Taylor there in the maroon shirt. We painted his body yesterday. It only takes about anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes for it to fully dry and be ready to put back on your car. Kenneth Schultz says, yeah, he's ready. He's ready to see some beating and banging action here. Now this one is going to be a little bit more seriously taken, as I think we're going to have the A main with everybody in it, but we're going to see the other races, our heat races, more of a traditional style. All right, Kenneth Schultz says you were weary low. Okay, Kenneth, am I better now? I can't tell if I am or not. All right, Ryan H with a 3.250. We're seeing Tucker Phelps here running his first few laps here, 4.690 so far. All right, thank you, Kenneth. All right, Tucker Phelps with a 4.300. Got Hayden Phelps up here now in his black car. As he's going to move up into third position there with the 2.42. All right, Hayden Phelps with a 3.700. Pretty close to half of the field there. And Bones with an extremely fast car. Everybody wonders why Bones is so quick. Well, Bones actually has 60% of 100. Should I turn her down a little bit, Kenneth? Or are we good at that right there? All right, Jackson Young, 3.130, currently second position. See about turning my volume up just a little bit here. I'm in the red zone by my OBS. I'm afraid I'm blowing everybody's eardrums off, but Kenneth, if it sounds good, please let me know. Every time that I start this computer up, Windows wants to update. When it does, it resets all my settings. It ends up making my screens too big and everything else. You got to constantly stay on top of it to run a decent stream. So we got good internet here, good fidelity, 4K action. I can live with it. All right, thank you, Kenneth. Next up, we have newcomer to racing here, Trent Taylor. You guys heard him probably in our pits before. And he's giving it a go out there. All right, Trent and Gabriel Kirtley house car going to run a 3.450. I can now hear the lady talk. Yes, so there is a microphone in their camera, and they also have a mic out there that is connected to my alias on the bleachers. You can see it right there behind Daniel Taylor, currently driving there, his shoulder, his right shoulder there on the bleachers. Daniel Taylor's car spinning out there a little bit. That's one of the paint jobs we've done here.
Push me around there, buddy. I think I got used to driving if that broke.
All right, Daniel, you're going to get a loop there for 610. That's going to qualify you first.
The fact that he got a loop almost not as good as your full.
Need all the help you can get, huh? Need all the help you can get, huh? I think you did well, Trent. All right, Jordan Phelps going to move up into 5th position with 3.279. Looks like I missed Ryan H. Ryan H. is currently in 4th position with a 3.250. All right, so Kenneth says, yes, I don't mind the ambient atmosphere. It adds coziness, Danish hygiene to it. All right, I love it. Hey, Kenneth, anything I can do, man, to make it a better experience for you, I would love to continue to do that. All right, guys, heat race up, number 1 of 3. First one is going to be Hayden Phelps. Second one is going to be Daniel Dino Taylor. Third one is going to be Tucker Phelps.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that.
T, if you don't mind, we'll probably need a little help track marshaling. So looks like we got Trent Taylor there driving Gabriel Kirtley's house car. He's checking out some of the cars that are getting put down. See my wife T there with her phone out. She's probably getting some pictures of the cars here. We also got Jordan Phelps there, getting some pictures of the cars, probably for their social media pages. If you guys want to join in on the action here at Lanes Raceway, we have a full stock of 1RC stuff. Now, we have pretty much sold out of all of our late models this week, so I think we may, if I'm saying it right, we got one left. But we usually make an order about 4 or 5 a week, so we do have the best prices in town. If you want to come down here and get you a car and get to racing, we race races for free here at Lanes Raceway, and I'll race them on the hour every hour if we can get through them all within an hour. All right, racers, listen for the tone. And And we're off to an early lead here. Daniel Taylor jumping out to an early lead. As we see Hayden Phelps right there behind him. And then behind him, we got a little bit slower of a car there, Tucker Phelps. Now, I believe I talked to Jordan Phelps a little bit last night, and I think that they might be restricting those cars a little bit for the guys to get a little bit of their feet wet there with some of the cars. Now, I can attest to you, yesterday, Daniel Taylor bought that car fresh out of the box, and I've raced with Daniel my whole life. We raced slot cars for as long as I could remember. That is a stock car, believe it or not, right out of the box, with nothing done to it, not even a gear ratio or anything put in it. It's just a really quick and aggressive car out of the box. Sometimes you get lucky like that and you get a good car, and his car is definitely hooked up here. We see Dino out in the lead now with 14 laps. Hayden Phelps in second with 12, hanging in there, down on a little bit of the power, and maybe I might be wrong that Jordan might have pulled some of those restrictors out, but he had some restrictors, and it was a very interesting talk that Jackie, me, and Logan and Jordan all had last night, and Bryson, about restrictor class running here for some of the younger kids, restricting out their motors and resisting some of the voltage power so that they are able to run together and get around the track more easily and not have as many collisions. So when these cars are slower, they are decently easy to control. We see Daniel there with 24 laps, 3 minutes and 28 seconds remaining. Kenneth says, this is absolutely fine. Popcorn, Thomas Grosses on ice, and cold cola. What can go wrong? So Thomas Gross, is that like a lemonade? If I'm not mistaken, I don't know. I'm just guessing here. All right, 3 minutes remaining. Daniel Dino Taylor with 29 laps and a fast time of 3.050, currently in the lead. Tucker Phelps in second with 18. Third place, Hayden Phelps with 16 laps. So heat races, guys, here are seeders for the main races. But as you guys know, we run everybody in the A main here at Lanes Raceway. Everybody gets to go to the show, at least here lately. And, I owe a lot of great gratitude for that from Tyler Young, getting that all set up. Hey, let's just run them all, it's a chaotic track. Let's run them all. So we're kind of leaning into the chaosity, I guess you would say, if that is a word, when it comes to just letting everybody run. And what a crazy debacle and exciting time we've been having here doing the Blood Bowl. Lots of laughs, lots of people grabbing their cars, having to fix them, but they're getting them back out there because there's always a chance that somebody else can run into some trouble too. So just having a good time. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day, is these guys getting the best time that they can. If you guys have known me this long, or since we've been open, I'll do anything for these racers. Sometimes it takes me a little bit more time than I would like to actually say to get things up and going. But everything in due time, everything happens for a reason, and we'll get those guys as happy as they could possibly be, even at my behest. I always like to say that, I'll be the best person I can if you'll just be the best person you can, and then it all tends to work out. Kenny says, yes, a grown-up lemonade made in Scotland. I love it, man. I love it. A minute and 14 seconds left, and Daniel Taylor in the lead with 58 laps, fast time of 3.050, and that is a brand new out-of-the-box car purchased here at Lanes Raceway yesterday. If you guys need your bodies painted, we paint bodies for $5 a color. So if you guys need your bodies painted, we can get them hyper colored for those black light races on Friday, and y'all can come in here and join us for the Blood Bowl. Tucker Phelps in second with 45 laps, and Hayden Phelps with 32. Robert LaFoon, also known as Bobby. Hello, guys. Hello, Bobby. Good to see you, man. Miss you out here. Bobby LaFoon, one of the biggest inspirations for me anyway, for why I started a slot car track. He knows that a lot, but you gotta give some credit where credit is due. I wear Hawaiians because of that man. When I was a kid, I used to think he was one of the coolest guys when I was racing slot cars at his place. And if you ever get a chance to meet Robert LaFoon or Bobby LaFoon, He's a top-notch guy. He'll always make you happy. All right, congratulations, Daniel Dino Taylor, 76 total laps. Tucker Phelps, 55, and Hayden Phelps, 36. All right, our second heat is about to be underway. Please get your cars ready. Tyler Young, you'll be up front. Jordan Phelps in second, and Trent Taylor and Gabriel Kirtley Housecar in third. Kenneth says greetings from Denmark, letting Robert know hello. And Robert LaFoon says, miss you guys as well. Tell Jordan hi. I sure will. Jordan, Bobby LaFoon says hi. He got a big old smile on his face, Bobby. I just got a message here from Ken Willett, actually, one of our racers here that races predominantly wing cars. And he says, tell Donovan I approve of the Frost King. There's him and my wife. They talk on the Facebook Messenger. Ken's a really good guy from Evansville, Indiana. He's been here since we were up at the old place, and then we shortly moved. And, man, he would burn the orange track down with some wing car action. Of course, we love some wing cars here at Lanes Raceway. Currently running Group F wing cars here at Lanes Raceway. Mid-America chassis. All right, racers, listen for that tone. And our second group is off. It looks like we might have had a car turned off there, but it's going to get underway, and that will be Trent Taylor's car getting to a little bit of a late start there. And Trent Taylor's car getting turned around there. He's got her under control now as he runs the low side here. Tyler Young shoots him to the high side there. Tyler Young currently in the lead with 6 laps. Jordan Phelps right there behind him, about a half a track length behind him. We see Trent Taylor's car getting stalled there towards the bottom. Jackson Young down there looking fresh too. He'd make Bobby LaFoon proud. He's a kid here who loves wearing Hawaiians also. Bringing Hawaiians back for sure. Hawaiian shirts is worth that, guys. If you're a guy and you ain't never wore a Hawaiian, try one out. Change your life. Very relaxing, nice and breezy, and somewhat of a fashion statement to say the least. All right, we got a car wrecked off on the front stretch. We can see Daniel there help track marshal. And somebody was yelling there. Seen Tyler Young there spin out right before the start line. Now we're probably going to end up running another 1RC race right after this, so we'll probably tack up the track a little bit and make it even more tacky than it is right now. But I would say with Trent's car here, we're having issues with the rear shock on that car. It's probably popped off, would be my guess. But then again, it don't look like it's handling too bad. Yeah, that's a rear shock. That quick turnaround like that. All right, about 3 minutes left remaining. Tyler Young in the lead with 35 laps and a fast lap time of 3.170. Jordan Phelps with 35. Also, Trent Taylor driving Gabriel Kirtley house car with a 3.49 fast time and 20 laps. And I believe he might have some rear shock issues with that car. So Trent gave me the heads up there. You can't really see him there because of the TV in the way, but he shook his head yes. He's having some rear shock issues. Dino Taylor's over there trying to get him snapped back in. Maybe he can get him back in before 2 minutes is up. Trent's walking back to the pits though. Might be trying to get a tool or something there for Daniel. These cars are very durable, and that is about the only spot that I ever see these cars actually fail, and it's really not a failure if you ask me. I think it's an actual good design to keep things from breaking. As they snap free right there, instead of breaking off a shaft or something like that, or bending a shaft, it just snaps free and we snap it back in. Now, it does take a little bit of, I guess you would say, fidelity on them fingers to be able to snap it just right in there. But if you can get the technique down, you can do it really quick and get it back out there. It's just something you got to learn if you're racing these 1RC late models. Now, Tyler Young and Jordan Phelps are swapping back and forth here, as we can see. Now, that is Tyler Young in the back in the black car as he makes a pass there on Jordan Phelps. Jordan Phelps is going to continue to roll around. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Tyler Young and Jordan Phelps battling it out for first and second position. And we're going to see the third car of Trent Taylor driving Gabriel Kirtley house car get put back on there as he's got his rear shock fixed now. If you guys know, when you buy these 1RC cars, they will fail on the rear shocks and snap out, but you can snap them right back in. That's the good thing about these cars. They won't fail hard, but they will fail in the shocks. Once you get that down, it's pretty easy to snap them back in once you get used to it. .40 seconds remaining. We got one of the little young kiddos there trying to help track marshal, and he actually got the car straightened back up, which is pretty cool. We just seen Jordan Phelps take the low side there, and a nice pass and a little side-by-side rough action between Tyler Young and Trent Taylor. Trent Taylor's going to give it up there in turn 3, but he's going to try to make a loop around. We're going to get a little bit of a helping hand by both Tyler and our track marshal T there. It looks like he's got the rear shock busted out again, possibly. Maybe not. All right, congratulations, Tyler Young, 82 laps. Jordan Phelps, 81. And Trent Taylor, 34, getting back in there, trying to finish that race with a little bit of shock issues. But hey, that's what it takes, guys. If you have problems, get it back out there. Never quit, never surrender. All right, heat race 3 of 3. Dirt late model beginner, or as we like to call it, whatever you got. Bones, you're going to be up front. Jackson Young, you're going to be in second. And Ryan H., you'll be in third. So here is a view of our Blue King, Frost King. It's a 98 Ogilvy. It was actually the 2001 World's National Track at Port Jefferson. We redone the whole track as it was getting a little age on it, and we had to bondo a few of the corners and redo some of the braid section and everything. And then we repainted it and made it glow in the dark. And this is the track that Ken Willett was talking about that is super fast and smooth. I will say I've been on a couple Blue Kings in my day. It is not a bad Blue King. I'm not going to sit here and say it's the fastest, but I will say it is definitely an enjoyable Blue King track, and you will have a blast here, and there's not any issues with the braid or anything that can cause your car to have trouble. So definitely want to come down and check it out. We do some black light races on this thing, and it glows in the dark, and it's pretty spectacular if you're here. Definitely come check it out. Yeah. All right, racers, if we're ready, listen for the tone. And here we go for our third and final heat here before we get into our A main. Now we are running 5-minute heats here and 10-minute mains. The B main, I believe, will be 5 minutes or 7 minutes, and then our A main will be 10. But like I said, we're just going to run nothing but an A main with everybody in it. Should be pure carnage, and I'm actually going to go down there and help track marshal, as we're going to have so many people in that final race. Then after that, probably going to tack the track up. It's going to take the guys probably about 5 or 10 minutes for the track to dry and let it tack up a little bit. And then we're going to try to run another one tonight. And if the guys want to do some black light racing, we can do that. If they just want to leave the lights on, we can also do that. But we're open for a bunch of things. We're going to try to get some more exciting style demolition derby races, some RC soccer races and stuff. We've done those in the past and things like that to keep the excitement going here at Lanes Raceway, this current class that we got, while we're preparing for other things in the future. So you guys know when we do it here at Lanes Raceway, we do it right. We take our time, we make things the way that they should be, and we hope to always keep you guys entertained with everything that we do and going forward in the future. If you guys got any ideas or anything that you would like to see at Lanes Raceway, please let us know on our Facebook page or give us an email at lanesraceway@gmail.com. We also have a website, fully stocked store on our website at www.lanesraceway.com, and check out our calendar. I get more comments and stuff constantly about what are you doing tonight, what is happening this weekend. If you guys would just mosey on over to our website, you can always stay up to date on that and link the calendar to yours so that you are able to see exactly what we're doing from day to day here at Lanes Raceway. We're normally open Thursday through Sunday, but if you want to come into Lanes Raceway and it's not one of those days, you give me a call at our telephone number 270-278-1400. And if you guys want to come in and get some track time or hang out with us, we'll definitely come down here and open up. The only reason that we're not open on those days is there's not a lot of foot traffic here in Livermore, Kentucky, and there's not a whole lot of people that want to come and race on those nights. But if you want to and you're from out of town, hesitate none at all. Give us a call and we'll open up and let you come in and race these RC cars on the track, or play some pinball or a little bit of slot cars. There's a lot of things you do here at Lanes Raceway. We even have an Xbox. You can play Xbox here, or VR. So just come hang out with us. We're always open, I guess you can kind of say that. And no, we're not closing the doors. We get that a lot too. A lot of people always asking about why we're closing the doors and everything. I made a video about this a couple months back addressing that issue, but still, I still get it pretty much every day. Why are you closing Lanes Raceway? Why are you selling all your tracks? We're not. I'm here to stay. We own the building. We own every one of these tracks. We have no debt. We're about probably one of the most safest places to come hobby race there is in the U.S. So definitely come and check us out. Don't worry about us closing doors. I've been doing this 35 years, ever since I was as young as that little kiddo right there leaning on the white track. I've been doing it that long, folks, and that's how long I've been playing pinball too, so if you need a little help with that. But Daniel Taylor, also there in the maroon shirt, he's been doing it since he was about 10 or 11, going with us. My dad owned a track before me and my brother did, and then before he owned the track, his dad owned the track in Livermore, or in Island, Kentucky. So, like I said, guys, we're here to stay, and we want to always bring you the best racing that we possibly can, whether it be slot car racing or RC racing. So don't you worry, none whatsoever, and I'll continue to answer the messages that come in all the time about that, but I would prefer not to, as it is quite overwhelming sometimes. I answer all of my stuff. I don't use AI, so you know, I'm communicating with several thousands of people on a day-to-day basis, usually anywhere from 100 to 500 people conversation-wise. So I want to give you guys the personalized treatment and let you know that we actually do care about you guys out there, no matter where you're at and whatever your needs may be. So just bear with me if it takes me a little bit longer. I'm working with a few guys on some tracks. I'm working with a few guys on some actually RC track and a slot car track here currently. So just bear with me while I get the answers needed, and we'll move forward with certain things, because I also run a slot car track, as you can tell. All right, congratulations, Bones, 85 laps. Jackson Young, 84, and Ryan H, 79. Best lap top turn was Bones with a 2.720. All right, guys, if you would get those batteries charged, we're going to jump into the A main here just shortly. But before we do, I am going to spray the track. so that it can get nice and tacked up and change the whole thing for you. So it's going to be about 5 to 10 minutes for this to dry, but when it does, it's going to change how your car's handled. So you might want to think about that. It's going to be like being on a fresh track. I'm fixing to tack up the track. Everybody in the A main too.
You ever strip that thing?
Yeah.
I got some stuff I want to give to you to try whenever you decide to do it next time. Get you clean with that.
Okay.
Some badass shit.
Okay.
Kind of stinks, but it just smells like orange.
Well, we'll do it on a Monday.
It's just strong, but I think it'll cut your glue and take all your dust and everything all the way back down to nothing, and then you can pack that thing
Okay.
and have that come to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Like, do it and then not having dust in your pack and anything for a while.
Yeah, next time you do it, let me know. Or next time you bring it, and I'll strip it then. You know.
Take it. I'm kind of curious. I want to maybe take a little on a towel and grab the rubber spot and see what it goes.
Oh, to clean it, I'm sure.
I'm just curious. I was thinking.
I usually use naphtha, and it's pretty strong stuff.
This stuff just, like, it just smells like orange juice. Like, it's orange color, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's strong, but like, it smells like that.
John Elby says, I'm glad you're not closing. We have already lost hundreds of raceways in the last 25 years. Please hang in there. John, yes, this is why we set out to own this building, is simply because we're not planning on ever shutting down, dude. The only way that we would shut down is if me, my dad, and my brother all die, and my mom and my wife don't want to take it over. But I don't see that happening. I'm 40 years old in relatively good health. My brother is in extremely good health. He lifts weights and walks and everything else. His heart rate's extremely good. Now, he does go through some times where he gets high stress, but like I said, he's in good health, pretty strong individual. My dad's in really good health, and he's got good bloodlines too. So, you know, I mean, he's got people in his family that live past 100 years old. So, I think we're here for the good long haul here, Lord willing. Lord gives us a blessing and keep our family alive so that we can bring you guys a lot more of this slot car action and family fun and keep it nice and clean for everybody out there. But yeah, I mean, if it was to happen, we do have contingency set up to go to my cousins and things like that too. So don't worry about whether or not this track's going to be here. You're going to see this track for the foreseeable future, and unless the whole world just goes down in the dumps and everybody's fighting to survive for their lives. I mean, that would be the only way. Like if it was dystopian third world country stuff going on, you know. Then you can't die, LOL. Yeah, I know. I wish I couldn't die. Well, I mean, I'm not going to die eternally. I will say that. I'll go live, be with the Lord one of these days. But you know, I will die a physical death one of these days. But like I said, I've already set things like that up before we even started. This 100% will go to my brother as soon as I pass on. So, okay. 1 second, guys. The guys need me on the racetrack. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I like the wheels. Where'd you get them wheels at, Tyler? Oh, do you?
It'll take a little, guys, but it's nice. My dad would try them. Just like pizza. That's your dad.
All right, guys, I'm back. The track in Cleveland was supposed to reopen in July 1st. We went to address to listen on the Odor and couldn't find it. Do you have any information? I do have a little bit of information. I had seen on Facebook that they're just now getting that thing shipped that way. Not to mention some of the Cleveland crew. Well, not some of them, but all of the Cleveland crew suffered some pretty big loss of one of their fellow racers. I seen it on Facebook. So they're going through some tough stuff. Then Alan, the guy that actually owns the track, Alan Ingram, you can check him out. He's been going through some pretty bad health stuff right here recently. But he is going to get it up and running. I know Alan, he's pretty determined. And he has an extremely nice flat track that's going to be there. It's a Giannis Nabokin's, very similar to our layout, but their straight stretch is actually straight instead of kind of somewhat curved. So these guys, we've been working and running with these guys for several years. We enjoy those guys' company, Bill Pinch, the whole crew down there. So if you want to know more information, either contact Bill Pinch or Alan Ingram. They'll let you know everything that you need to know, John. Let's see here. Right now we're just waiting on the track to dry up a little bit as we just retacked it. It's going to take about 5 or 10 minutes or so for the track to retack. Jordan, if the start button's flashing, y'all can hit it. It's still got a credit on it. Y'all can play. You're welcome, John. Anytime, man. If there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know. While we're waiting on the track to dry here, I'm just going to check my phone and catch up on some messages here. Hello, Trent.
Okay, maybe I don't know the difference between.
right, so it looks like we're having a little bit of that tack starting to pull up on the track. I'm fixing to go check it just to see how damp it is. I'll be right back here with you guys.
It might be a little bit slick.
All right, I'm back and took the blow dryer out there. It looks like the cars are going on quite a bit faster now that they're tacking up a little bit stronger. Still a little bit damp out there, so the cars are probably going to really hook for the first few laps. We can see Bones' car really hooking there as it dive bombed hard there.
Well, it's different. I can't drive here.
So they're saying we need just a few more minutes. It's still a little bit wet. Hello, Trent. Oh yeah, what is that? Navy, blue, and gold. All right.
Kind of like gradient saucer.
I like it.
Kind of like touchy special color. This was the best gradient I could find on the internet whenever it came to that. The rest of them were great, but they were just like random stuff. Like that's just like lazy patterns, just like the three colors out of circle.
Yeah. 90 foot on red. So you think what? Do you think we could do 1,500 foot? Or 2,000 probably would be safe, wouldn't it? It's like 1,460. 1,460 foot. Pretty close to it if it's 90 foot on red, right? Yeah. So you think 1,500 will do it? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can get it. Hang on. Hey, T, can you give Dad your car key so he can go next door? He said he'll do it tomorrow. Never mind. All right, racers, are we ready? Does it seem like it's packed up good enough to run? I like a good old whirl.
So you get beside me, I'm just taking it.
You better stay on the
Love you, Pat.
opposite end of the track.
It's going to be 10 minutes long. Me and T's going to track marshal for you. You're going to get a witness the best track marshal on planet Earth.
Me.
I got to get all my stuff out of my wallet and everything.
This might be interesting, fellas.
After we get done, you can race. After our race, 10 minutes.
So far, second.
You guys start. Fourth, I'll take that.
Mine, 7. Wherever someone wants to put it at,
All right, guys, I am going to set my headset down here, and I'm going to help track marshal with T. As soon as I get these cars ready, I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to be running that way, so I don't want y'all having to hear a big bunch of chattering. So I'm going to go ahead and mute this mic, and you'll be hearing nothing but the mic from the racers out there.
Garrett, come here. You have to go over here.
There's a chair over there that you can sit on.
Keep going.
She's getting a weird candy. How long has the candy that she needs to try? Yeah. Oh, you got one of those. Yeah.
Hey, you got the picture, Tiger. Take a good picture of that. That's a good looking lineup right there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go over there.
Dad, why do you get to qualify third?
Our drift track.
I love that. That's sweet.
It goes off the.
Like your car.
Well, it wasn't my fault that my shot snapped out.
All right, guys. The winner tonight is going to get their hands stuck in a cookie jar. I wish you the best of luck. There's still a $100 bill in there somewhere.
$100 in there?
Oh, yeah. All right, racers, I'm going to come running as soon as I hit this button. Is everybody ready? Yeah. 10 minutes. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Why do I keep getting red? Out of the way.
Garrett, get over by Shelly.
Chelsea! Chelsea! What is going on?
Taking around the track upside down.
There ain't gonna be no cars left.
Something's broken out.
Chelsea, you have to stop to get in the middle.
This is the last car standing.
Get back, Dad.
Oh my gosh, I did. Hey, I'm on the back stretch. There's two of us on the back stretch. Hey, how many laps am I down, Mom? My bad. My wire on my battery. That's what it is. Here, you're gonna have to get out of the way, please.
He's fine. No, he's fine. Oh, crap.
Don't worry, Dad, I got you. Jack, come near me again. I'm gonna tap you out. I'm not tapping you out. No, because I was on this side when you got wrecked. I just saved that. If you're going down, I'm going down with you. If I'm going down, you're going down with you. There, there's a floor. I'm not in the rock that thing. 4 minutes and 20-something seconds. 4 minutes.
No, that's how we're talking about it.
Just 8. No crap. Hey, it's working. It's working. I think that's more the power lab. Oh, Daniel!
Hitting me. This piece of crap.
Sorry, Yeah. Did you not hear me say screw it? I'm just gonna wreck Ryan. Ryan made it very clear at the beginning that I was gonna be part of it. And I did.
All right, congratulations, Tyler Young. In second position, Dino. Third position, Ryan. That's the guys I need for the podium pictures. We'll get a picture of everybody when it's said and done. But those top three guys, get your hands stuck in a cookie jar.
Who you like them?
I thought they were kind of weird.
But you're about a minute off, so if you get one of your other riders, you know that it is.
No, turn it off. I gotta go take a picture of the car, and then we'll.
All right, everybody, get your picture made with T, and then I'll get the cookie jar for first, second, and third. All right, guys, we're going to end the live stream, and we're going to start another race.
All right, guys, thank you for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Hope y'all enjoyed yourself as these guys raced hard as they could. And we had a good race here for a Saturday night and a lot of kiddos racing. We're working on possibly getting some voltage restrictors here for everybody, and we'll probably just end up handing those out to everybody so we can have some really good racing here at Lanes Raceway. So as you can see, about halfway through the race started calming down and everybody was actually racing side by side, not too many accidents. First off, right out of the gate, voltages were high, a lot of wrecks. But that's what it's like here at the Blood Bowl. What else do you expect? It's just like any Saturday night at a dirt track. But guys, thank you for tuning in. God bless you guys, and I hope you really enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.
All right, guys, the track's on for practice, and we're going to get the names put back in of everybody that wants to race. But I'm going to grab the cookie jar here real quick.